Hey guys, in this video I'm going to go over how to remove the molding on a 69 to 72 C10. In my case, the clips holding the molding to the truck were rusted, so I couldn't just simply slide the molding off. For this project, you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, needle nose pliers, trim removal tools, a 3/8 wrench, and a 3/8 socket and ratchet. First off, I wanted to go over the different types of hardware that you're going to see when you're removing your molding. For the lower molding, you'll find larger molding clips with and without small Acorn nuts on the back. The clips without the nuts are push-in clips. The lower molding also has small Phillips head screws in some places. These are going to be held in the very front and very rear moldings. The upper molding has hardware that is similar but smaller. Like the lower molding, the upper molding has clips with and without Acorn nuts. But unlike the lower molding, the screws on the uppers will have a nut on the back holding them in place. To take the clips out of the back of the molding, you're going to remove the wire attached to the clips and then rotate the molding counterclockwise. It should then come out easily. To remove the door molding, you're first going to need to take off the door panels. For those, you'll need to take off the armrest using a Phillips head screwdriver and then remove the door handle and window crank. To take those off, you will need a specialty tool that removes the horseshoe clips that hold them to the door. You can get the tool most of the time at any local auto parts store. The clips slide in and out of a groove that is cut on the inside of the handles. Once you have those off, the door panels should be held on by some screws around the edges. In my case, the panels were so rusted that they just came apart when I took everything off. To start taking off the molding, you need to first remove the Acorn nuts holding the molding to the door. The first nut is on the back of the door, and you can use a 3/8 ratchet to remove it. The second nut is harder to get to. It's on the inside of the front side of the door, and the Phillips head screw is on the other side. The correct way to remove it is to take the door off of the cab and remove it that way. I didn't want to take the doors off, so what I did is I took a trim removal tool and pried it back just enough to where the screw would work itself loose. The rest of the molding on the door should just have the press-on clips. To take the rest of it off, you're going to take your needle nose pliers and just pinch the inside of the clips and press out. The molding should eventually work itself loose. Just be careful not to damage the molding if you decide to use the trim removal tool in this step. The molding on the cab corners is very easy to remove. It just has 2 Acorn nuts on the back. So take your wrench or ratchet and remove the 2 nuts. The rest of the molding on the truck should come off very similar to the door trim. For the harder to reach areas on the truck where you can't reach the back of it, you can just rotate the clips around while it's still attached to the truck and they should come off fairly easy. I also didn't remove the trim in the very front of the truck because to take it off you need to remove the front bumper and fender. So I'm just going to do that later. If you want to see how I restored my rally wheels with household items, you can watch my previous video. If you want to see how I restored the molding I just removed in this video, you can watch my next. Hope this video helps you out and gets you back on the road soon. Have a great day. See you next time.